I definitely say control your emotions, because you won't make it if you don't control your emotions. We're humans, it's gonna happen, it's gonna come, but there has to be a moment where you're like, all right, it's gonna interfere with me, but not 100% where I'm blowing account, where I'm not able to pick myself up from drawdown, where I'm over here mad as hell. They're just emotions, just controlling your emotions, that's it. That's like the number one advice that I could give.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the TFT podcast. Today here I have Mike coming all the way from New York.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming on the pod.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Yes, sir.
And just to let you guys know, Mike's most recent payout with TFT was over $4,000. He also says he has another payout coming very soon for over $7,000. So let's jump right in, man.
Yes, sir.
So
welcome
to Miami, man.
Yes, sir.
You been here before?
Oh, yeah. Came in June. And yeah, it's a vibe out here. I definitely
Sweet.
want to move out.
Yeah.
Because New York is...
It's probably cold over there right now, huh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, you living like royalty over here compared to
It's
New
nice,
York.
yeah. I'll say the traffic's getting kind of bad these days, but...
Why, a lot of people?
Yeah, a lot of people moving here.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, man. Tell me about your trading journey. Where are you at today? How old are you again?
I'm 22.
22. Nice.
Yeah. My trading journey, it's been tough.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a battle between learning concepts that are like difficult to learn. You gotta deal with the emotional aspect as well. Then people, you know,
I mean, that's the big thing. Like in New York, right?
Yeah.
People love to clown, right? People love to be all tough, and so.
And also, like, I started with IM.
Okay.
So, you know, it was during COVID, and like everybody was trying to get in that wave. You know, they're trying to make money, and then you know, that ended up falling off. Then, you know, I'll continue trading. But other people be like, oh, you still doing that Forex thing? Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you know, like, it's part of the grind. But they don't understand the difference between MLM company and actually trading. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, bro, it just...
So IML was popping off in New York, though?
Yeah, it was. Definitely.
It definitely was in, like, Georgia, Florida. There was always events in Florida.
During COVID, it was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like people from my school doing it, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So someone told you about it in school then? That's how you first found out?
It was a dude, he hit me up. He was like, yo.
Online?
Yeah. He called me good, I ain't gonna hold you. But like, I'm very appreciative for it though. Because it exposed me to trading. You know, if
and where is that guy at today? Never heard of him again.
Yeah. I mean, God bless him though, you know? Mm-hmm. Hope he's doing great things. But yeah, I started like that. Then I ended up like, put $200 into an account. And I ended up flipping into like 1,000. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna drop the recruiting thing. Cause I was trying to do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, like, you know, it's so tedious to talk to people and force people to do things when like, you know, like the industry is also weird. Like, you know, so.
I mean, there's a lot that comes with the word Forex, right? For a lot of people, they just don't know. They don't have the education. They don't have the knowledge. They don't even know what the market is, right? So
exactly.
Instantly they think it's a scam.
Yup.
But for those people, you just gotta put your blinders on and ignore it. You know, just keep moving.
Literally. Like I work out of school.
You do?
Yeah, so I'll be like trading because like, you know, I have to trade. Yeah. So I'll be trading at school and they'd be like, what is that, stocks? I'll be like, bro, nah. Like, I'll be like, it's my heartbeat. I'll be like, it's going up and down. And they'd be like, what? That looks like stocks. I'm like,
so you don't have to answer the questions or something?
Yeah, I just don't even want to answer, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
that is the thing, like, when people find out you're doing something that makes money, the questions are just gonna come, and then they're not gonna believe you. How much money you make? I don't believe you. And then it's like a waste of time, right?
Literally, like my mom, she was like, you spend all that time on the computer, but like, you know, like she's in Spanish, she was like, you no veo ningún resultado. Mm-hmm. You know, and then thankfully this year, you know, I was able to come up finally. You know, it's not crazy amount, but it's a beginning, it's a start, and it feels amazing.
You can scale, you can always scale it
like
up.
I showed her, I was like, look, I made 12K. Like, that was my first payout.
12K?
It was 11.7, rounded up. I showed her, I was like, look. And she was like, yeah, but that's all the money you've put into it. Like, you know, it's the mindset. It's like
they don't get it. Bro.
They don't get it, right? It's like you gotta lose money. You have to go through 100%. That struggle.
Everyone knows that, and if you guys don't know that, you just gotta set the right expectation, because anyone coming into this industry, you're gonna lose money. You're 100% going to lose some sort of money along the way, along the journey. It's just inevitable. It's part of it.
It's like boxing, bro. You're gonna get hit no matter what. I mean, if you Mayweather, then I mean, you different, but you're gonna get hit. But it's just about overcoming it. And the same thing with trading. Like, you're gonna take losses. The emotional aspect is gonna come in the picture, but you just gotta overcome it. You know, it's about that's how you turn it from, you know, it could start as a hobby, and then you turn it into a business, right? When you're able to control your emotions, when you're able to have a system in place. So it's just about understanding that it's a progress. You learn, trial and error. You're gonna keep losing, but eventually, you know, you start like picking up. Now you're winning. Now you're being more profitable. You understand how to handle losses when you're in drawdown, which is something that I've been struggling with.
It's hard for everyone. It's like that natural psychology, though. You know, when you lose.
Like I was telling my boy that when I got the email to come to the trip, I had lost my funded account. Well, I was in drawdown actually. I'm like, damn, like, you know, emotionally it hit me, because I'm like I got invited to Miami, but I'm not in a great position right now. And then I ended up losing that account, but like mentally I stabilized myself. I was like, nah. I'm gonna get funded again, and I'm gonna go out there, you know, like with my head high. I did it, you know, and I'm gonna get a payout again too. So it's just, you know, it's just never giving up. Have that mindset, you're gonna win. You know, that's the only way you're gonna.
The losses are guaranteed.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. But it's about that system though. You take a L, take 2 dubs, you know, and that's how you're gonna be profitable.
What are you trading now?
I trade JPY pairs.
Okay.
So I'm trying to stick to UJ, CAD JPY, and Euro JPY. Okay. So I'm trying to take those 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
So no GJ?
Nah. That's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too volatile. Yeah. So.
And have you ever gotten into other pairs or indices or other things?
For sure. I had my stints of US 30, trying to play with that.
How did that go?
I was trying to scalp it. So like, there was a time where I was trying to get funded with it, and literally like one day I would make up like 6K, right? Like 3%, 200K, and then the next day I would lose like 4%. And it's like, it's not stable, you know? Like you're scalping small moves, but like you're not. It's just not. It feels like gambling. Yeah. You know, so like I just had to drop it off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough pair. People get wicked out all the time on US 30. So.
But I mean, everybody, you know, has their own way, you know.
Yeah, you definitely gotta find the pair that fits your vibe, right?
Like I feel like trading has to do a lot with personality, you know. If you like, I'm very impulsive, so I can't do scalping too much. Because if I lose twice, I'm coming for a third one and a fourth one, you know. So it's like I can't be doing like, I need like that middle ground. So I like that intraday, maybe swing to the next day vibe, you know.
What kind of rules do you have in place that allow you to, you know, be actually profitable? Like you said, managing your losses. What's the game plan?
One of my rules, definitely after 8:30. AM. So after 8:30, I start looking for trades, and I start like mapping out my zones. So it could be gap. Let's see a gap in order block. That's one of them. I mark up my QPLs, my quarter price levels as well. So like just keeping those
key levels.
Yeah. Instead of just jumping in, because there was a moment in time where I was just trying to like, I would see a trend and then I would just get in above the quarter price level. So let's say it was like 171.50. I mean, it's past the QPL.
You're trying to get at a discount.
And I wasn't even focusing on the structure, nothing like, you know. But it's like I know these stuff, but it's like, why not?
It's impulsive, yeah.
Yeah, why are you not just being patient? Like,
that's the hard part.
Making it reasonable, you know. It's like I forgot who said it, but it was like it's like a picture. You got to paint a picture when you're analyzing a move. It's like a picture. It got to make sense, you know. It all has to like, you're drawing a specific way.
Yeah, you don't want to take a trade just to take a trade. You want to actually You want to take the trade.
Yeah, obviously. You're not gonna have the D trade all the time, but if you're consistent with your trades, you're gonna, you know, profitability is gonna be there for sure.
How many
And
trades are you
emotions.
taking a week?
Probably like 20.
20?
Yeah.
It's a good amount for a week,
It's
actually.
It's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lower it down. But like, you know what it is? It's when I lose. That's the issue.
When you lose, you
Because when
just
I
take
win,
too
let's
many.
say I start with a dub that day, I'm not trading no more. I'm good. Wait the next day. But I take a L. Ah, damn.
Trying to get it back.
I gotta get
the
it back.
revenge trade.
And then like I lose again. It's like, nah, hold up. Let me. But another thing I'm doing now is like, let's say I take 2 L's, maybe the third one. If I take it, I'm gonna make sure that's a good trade, and I'm probably gonna risk less. Instead of 1%, I'll risk 0.5%. You know, just to gain a little. And maybe if I lose, then all right.
No, that's what they say you should do.
Yeah. So I'm like, the way I see it is kind of like you're building a software, and then like you're trying to work on like little bugs, you know, to make it better. And that's how I feel like Forex is.
Yeah, like constantly building your plan.
Exactly. Until you, because like there's really no holy grail, but because I believe holy grail comes from emotions.
I believe the Holy Grail is the experience.
Yeah.
But tell me your take on it, on the emotions.
That's a good take right there. Experience definitely, because like if you have chart time, you know what's gonna play out. But definitely emotions, because you can have the best strategy, but if you're not controlling your emotions, how you gonna make money? You know, like you gonna get mad because you lost twice, and you're gonna get another one. That's how I try to tell myself, like, yo, bro, chill. You know, you can't let it get to you, because
Yeah. You got to hold yourself back sometimes. Sure. Yeah, that's a good point. It's tough having to hold yourself back because, you know, your brain automatically will go into that mode where it's like almost desperation. It's like, I have to make money today.
Yo,
right?
Yeah, bro.
It's just focused on right now, but in trading, it's all about the long term.
Exactly. But for me, like, my issue is not even when I'm up. Like, when I'm in my funded account, when I'm in profit, I could chill. Even if I take a loss, I could chill. It's when I'm in drawdown. It's like, damn, I want to.
Starts getting sketch.
I want to come back, you know. But the lower you get, it gets scary because you're like, damn, I'm gonna lose my funded account, you know. So I definitely, now that I recoup my funded account, I want to like get to that point where I'm consistent, you know.
Yeah.
Consistency, and then just keep building my capital.
100%.
Yeah. I'm definitely think I'm capable of doing it. So.
Listen, you're
That's my goal
22.
for
You're
24.
ahead of most people. I'm 24. You're younger than me.
Yeah.
So you're killing it.
Appreciate that.
Do you have friends that trade too?
Yeah. I got my boy Gio.
How did you get him in? You just like, come on, trust me, bro.
We just did it together. We've been doing it together since it's my 4th year. Yeah, it's great to have an accountability partner. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can motivate each other. You know, if he's down, yo, like sometimes we're both going through it.
Yeah.
But then it has to be that one person that's be like, yo, you know, we've already been through this. We're gonna overcome it. You know, and that's what I like about it, because being alone in the trading journey is definitely tough.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So yeah, I want to know more about. Tell me more about your life.
My
So
life?
you're growing up in New York. Tell me, what was that like? And
New York?
before you discovered Forex, what was the plan for your life?
It all started high school. I wanted to become a soccer player at one point.
Oh, nice.
I was playing a lot of soccer, but then I realized like I'm not that good. So I was like, all right, boom. So I didn't do good at school at all. But I also had that mindset, like I do want to become somebody in life. So I was like, all right, college is definitely not the route that I want to take. So I'm gonna go to the military, and I'm gonna learn a skill set. It could be electrician, plumbing. You know, that was my mindset. I was like, all right, boom. I'm gonna do plumbing. For some reason, I don't know. I just want to do plumbing. And then I was like, with plumbing, when I get out of the military, I'm gonna start a business. So I already had that entrepreneur mind. And then my boy Lewis, he was like, yo, these kids are making money off drop shipping. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, yo, what is that? So I'm an impulsive person. Off rip, I started opening a Shopify account. I started looking on YouTube.
Set it all up.
I'm like, yo, and I even went to my mom. I was like, yo, I want a course for $1,000. Can you please let me your credit card? And I was working at a supermarket in that moment. I'm like, yo, please, like, I'll pay it off little by little. And, you know, and like, it just, I feel like I have the personality to pursue entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And it just started like that. You know, like from junior year, I was literally at school, my senior year, my fault. Senior year, I was literally working on stores. But the thing with drop shipping is that you need capital. So if I'm making $300,
You gotta buy all the products, yeah.
I'm making $300 a week. what I'm $200 to ads, you're not gonna be able to scale it. That's how So then I had my friend, he ended up hooking me up to Amazon business. We started doing it together. And it didn't go that well.
Amazon store, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't go that well. But it gave me experience though, It gave me experience. We opened a LLC, it gave me experience in terms of the business aspect.
Yeah.
And then down the road, IML came in the picture, Exposed me to trading. And after, like I said, after I flipped those 200 to 1,000, which is beginner's luck, because after that I lost it. It felt like it was meant for me.
So did you go to the military?
Nah.
What made you not want to go?
Because of the idea of like being an entrepreneur online. I was like, this is for me. Like, I want to be a boss, So I want to be an entrepreneur. So instead of taking the trade route, I could take the online route, And then that's all I got in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna find something that I could do, and from there it's gonna be the mindset I have is like, this is gonna be my cash cow. Then from there I'm gonna diversify. So that's literally, and then trading came in the picture, and I just been sticking with trading. I was like, I'm gonna master this. I don't care how long it takes. I'm already low, Like, I got 2 kids. So, it's like I'm in the struggle. I'm struggling. You
gotta work hard.
Exactly. So it's like, like I'm gonna go all in. And it's gonna start paying off. And thankfully this year, I'm starting to pop off. And
let's go.
Hopefully by next year, we just 3, 4, 5x.
Yeah.
And, start leveling up. And that's the plan, It all starts with the belief system, because you also got to realize, like my background, nobody ever seen a wealthy person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family even graduated college.
Yeah.
So
same
when
here,
I dropped out of college, I didn't even go to college. I went like for 2 days. And then I was
2
like, nah.
days.
2 days. Yeah, I was like, nah, this is not for me. I want to be an entrepreneur.
So you enrolled everything. Day 1, day 2, you said you're done.
I did my essay. And then I pulled up. I'm like, nah, this is the dumb.
You said I'm never coming back.
I'm not doing this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it out.
Damn.
The way I want to make it out. You know what I'm saying? So and then my mom was mad. She was like, I had comments from my sister. She was like,
yeah.
Oh, because she was like, how you gonna feel if down the road you're gonna be working at McDonald's? Your girl graduated college. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, why you assuming worse for me? But I love that. I love obstacles because it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Like you need to go through that to really make it big. You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to take so many hits and you don't care, bro, you're gonna make it out, bro. That's the whole point of being an entrepreneur. To be able to fix shit, find systems. Oh, my fault, the cursing.
No, you're good.
Yeah, so
yeah, everything else is outside noise. Whatever someone else has to say,
yeah.
Just if you know what you want to do,
yeah,
then you just keep going.
Exactly. Gotta keep going. And like there's no point of like listening to people that don't even know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even They've never seen a chart before. With all due respect, like everybody does their own thing. So why come with your negative energy and talking to me about
And this is the problem,
know?
I believe, too, with a lot of people is like we're conditioned, I feel like, as a society to basically train kids to not take any risk at a young age, right? And that's, to me, that's backwards. I feel like it should be encouraged for kids to take more of a risk at a young age.
Yeah.
You have everything at your disposal at a young age.
That's how I felt,
You got to jump in, take that risk.
I believe, like, you know what it is? I see, like, when somebody want to go to college or they get accepted to college, people graduate them, which is fine, Like, everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. Nobody meant to go through this stuff. For me, I understand that. But when you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to make a business, bro, what? You're not going to do it. That's hard. Come on, you need money for that. Like, it's the mindset is so crook, bro. And like, but like I said, I like that because it's like, all right, keep doubting me, bro. Keep doubting me. Little by little, you're gonna stay shut. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful. I'm driven by faith. I'm a big believer in Jesus Christ, so shout out to him. I always say, even when things went bad or good, thank you. Because even when things go bad, it's a learning experience for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna learn from this. And it's literally been the case. Like I said, I lost my funded account. We pulled back, right? I made a plan.
Get it right back.
Okay, what am I doing wrong? All right, let me focus on this aspect. Okay, I came back. you know? That's what it's all about. It's about that journey of being able to like love the journey and understand that like this is not a 1 year thing. That's another thing too. You tell people, oh, I'm about to do something. 6 months down the line, yo, you making money yet?
Yo, that's their
And
favorite
mind you,
question.
You're
Yo,
losing
favorite
money.
question.
You're losing money, and you're like, damn.
You're still on demo, bro?
Nah, you know, something, you know, $100. Or you're not making nothing, you know. But it's like people just not gonna understand, bro. You know. So
You know, they say it's hard. They think it's so hard to be an entrepreneur, but what's really hard is giving 40 years of your life to a company, and maybe this company will just fire you one day and act like you were never there, right? They don't need you.
I mean, you
just
know,
replace you with the next person.
No, literally, yeah. But I believe like the same way I could respect the path that you want to take. If you want to take a path, you know, like your career, yo, salute to you. It's what you want to do. That's your success. But don't bring me down. You know what I'm saying? Because down the line, when I do live the life that I want to live, the wealth that I want to generate, right? Who's gonna be the fool? You are. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know, it's like, all right, cool. You know, you can talk all you want. But I know I ain't never gonna quit. You know, they say you don't lose until you quit. I mean, no.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? Yeah, you don't lose until you quit, right? So that's the mindset. You're gonna win as long as you don't quit.
What do you see coming for yourself in 2024? What's the game plan?
My goal is 6 figures. You know, I want to end this year. So far with the payout that I'm gonna get, it's 30,000. Hopefully, I can end with 40. That's the mindset I want to. That's the goal that I want to put for this month of December, and then I want to 3x that for the next and increase my funding. So I'm at 200K right now, but go get 600K from TFT, maybe get another FTMO, 400K, get $1 million funding, and then be consistent. You know, gain that 2 to 3% a month, which is a lot of money with a big account, and then from there, you know, start. I mean, I feel like I have unfinished business with the e-commerce, so maybe I could pull back on that.
Yeah,
that's my goal, you know, and start giving the life to my kids, my girl.
You're gonna teach your kids how to train?
I don't know. I want my kid to be a soccer player.
Oh, nice.
'Cause I didn't become a soccer player, so you know, that'll be. I'll be telling my girl like I'll die in peace if they could become a soccer player. What? That'd be dope. Yeah, for sure.
Man, so tell us about your strategy a little bit. Let's get into it.
I trade. I try to analyze the higher time frame, so like the 4-hour daily, 1 hour, and then I look for supply and demand areas, right? So like a gap, an order block. I also look at support and resistance, and then I follow for my entries. I like to enter around the quarter price levels because I just
discount. I just want to buy cheap, right?
Yeah, I just like I don't know, but I like the idea of numbers. You know?
Oh, you're talking about like
25 zone,
exactly.
the 50
whole
zone,
numbers, whatever,
the 75, the 00. You know, so that's how I trade.
Bank levels or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Psychological. That's what they say. Psychological levels. Yeah.
So you're only entering on those.
So just to keep it short, supply and demand, and then
you're saying order block. That's ICT. Then you know a little bit about that kind of stuff.
But I don't really consider myself. I'm not gonna be like I do ICT. You know.
Yeah.
If you want to put a name on it, price action all over, like all over. You know, because I've learned it all, literally liquidity. I learned a little bit of ICT, like the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and smart money concepts. I learned it for like a year. You know, I was trying to do
It's a lot. It's a lot to break down.
Yeah. I was trying to do like the order block, like literally have the stop loss order block, but like it didn't really.
Getting tapped?
Nah, not really, bro. You know, I lost a lot, so I was like, nah. You know, but like little by little, I found my little formula.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the thing. You can't always just go 100% on any like formula online, right? Yeah. You have to kind of adapt it to meet your personality, like you said.
Yep. It's about that, you know? Because, like, if you have patience, you could swing trade. You know, you have the patience. If you're too impulsive, don't look at scalping. You're going to lose a lot. So you got to find that middle ground, you know? Well, for me.
No, 100%.
You have patience to go for, you know. But for myself, I needed that middle ground, that little 15, 20 pip stop loss, 30, 40, you know? Which some people consider it scalping maybe, but, like, not really. So, yeah, that's my middle ground. And I found success on that.
And what's your risk to reward?
My go-to is 2R.
2R,
yeah, that's my go-to for sure. At the beginning, when I started, but like when I started like learning smart money concepts, you know, the idea was to get big RR.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, like, I'll get a trade of like I'll make 5%, but then the next day I'll take like 4 L's. It's like, what? Now I'm 4% down. No, 4%.
And then your TP is still so big and never hits.
So it's like, I don't know. Like I rather have like a decent win rate with a decent RR and feel confident. You know,
just keep smacking them.
It's about confidence, exactly. But if I'm losing so much, I'm just not gonna feel confident coming in the next trade knowing that I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to shift. Yeah, I had to shift to like a different, you know, RR.
Do you think if you were able to get your stop loss down to like 10 pips, that would change your game?
I could do 10 pips.
Yeah.
I did it. But like I feel like 10 pips is also like, see, I'll be trading at work, which I shouldn't be doing that. So I feel like I need a little bit more space, you know, because like it'd be distraction sometimes. And like I feel like
room
10
breathe,
pips and less, you need like precise entries. So how I'm gonna be like somebody distracting me, you know? Like, you know, so it's just bad. Like,
and you're taking trades from your phone?
Yeah, I be trading on my phone. Yeah.
You ever use a computer
I've
to trade?
been having to thug it out, you know, on my phone, make money on my phone, you know. Other people be saying that like it's not good to do that, right? They be like,
yeah,
you gotta treat it as a business, and I understand that. But sometimes you gotta use your time at advantage, you know. Like you gotta
just make it work.
If I'm able to trade at work, I'm gonna trade at work. That's my hustle, you know. Like, so that's, you know, yeah.
And what would you say if you can go back to 2016, let's say IML, right?
Okay.
And you were able to talk to yourself right now and give yourself one piece of advice for your trading journey, what would you tell yourself?
In IML days?
Yeah, like when you're first discovering this.
That's a good. Oh, I know.
What?
Not put so much money.
Don't put so much money
on
when you're fresh.
Yeah, man.
Go on demo.
Yes, 100%. Because like you really think, you know what it is with the MLM company, and not to throw shade. I'm not trying to be that guy, not a negative guy, but it's like off rip, first day, yo, put $100 into your account. Yo, like, you know, like down the road, I started realizing like, yo, this is not a game, bro. Like,
what? They just keep dumping money in?
You're gonna lose money. Like you don't know nothing. Even signals. If people give you signals, right? To me, like in IML, they was giving signals, right? So when they give me a signal, I was up like, let's say you up like $50, right? When you don't know nothing about RR, you don't know nothing about risk management, you're gonna $50. Oh, I'm about to take that, right? But maybe you risk $50. That's 50% of your account. So people don't know, you know. So when I believe I went back, that'll be my advice for me. Go to demo and learn properly, learn risk management. Because at the beginning, I didn't know about risk management either. It was kind of like, I'm gonna put $1,000, and then my first trade, I'm gonna risk $200. That's OD, you know? So,
I mean, it's, when you're on a small account, it's easier to risk more, right?
And for sure.
Because you're thinking about the numbers, not the percent.
Exactly. And I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it, I guess. You know, like when you have a small account, you gotta have like
over
that.
Leverage, whatever.
You gotta have like that mindset of like the flipping mindset. But it's just not the right way.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
It's not the right way. And
it's gonna get blown.
For sure. And I'm so grateful for prop firms. Because like the minute, like I heard about FTMO, and at first I was like, it's a scam. But then you start realizing like it's official. It's like, all right, boom, you know? This is a great opportunity because now, like prop firm really, people could talk about it, like bad about it, but it's like, it really teaches you to have risk management.
Yeah.
Like risk 1% to make 2%. Risk 1% in your account, you know, because that's the way you're supposed to do it.
And listen, I'll be honest with you. A lot of the people who are talking bad about this industry, about these evaluation firms, it's mostly just people who haven't had any lick of success.
Exactly.
And they're just, literally what it comes down to is they're just hating, right?
Yeah.
They think it's a scam. They think it's fake. Just because I didn't get results, then no one else can get results. But that's really not true, right? You feel like TFT has changed your life?
Oh, 100%.
How?
Because it brought me money that I've never, obviously. And it just gives you opportunity to build your capital, you know? And from that capital, you could literally diversify, you know? Like, that's amazing. Like, it changed Paladin's life, for example.
Yeah.
You know, he comes from New York as well, from like myself.
Yeah.
So seeing
you
him...
look up to him? You look up to him?
Nah, yeah, for sure. Salute to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I saw his trajectory, and I was watching a lot of podcasts. I had told my friend a year and a half ago, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be on a podcast soon. Look,
Yeah.
glory to God, right? We're here. So, but yeah, I look up to Paladin because it's like he also took the prop firm route, and now he has mad capital. He makes his money, his percentage a month, and look, he's now in Miami. He's elevated his life. So as somebody that wants to come up, you want to look up to that. That's you want to emulate that.
100%. I remember when I found him on YouTube, I think too.
Yeah.
And yeah. I remember that day. I'm like, he's saying, I got funded. This is my strategy, ICT. And then from that day, I'm like, went on YouTube. I got to learn this. I need to learn this.
And he also be talking about the 1 to 2 RR.
Yeah.
The coin flip
he
thing.
loves that. 2 RR.
A lot of, when I was working at a supermarket, I would literally listen to podcasts the whole shift. And that also shaped my psychology.
I remember doing that too, bro. I remember I was working at a restaurant. I was doing the dishes, man, and I was in there just listening to podcasts, listening to ICT do his thing on Twitter, his little live streams. I'm just trying to milk every piece of information I could get.
Trying to consume as much.
Yeah.
Media
it's like that's when the grind inside of you is so pure and you're just so hungry.
Literally, like you really gotta love the game. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing bad, like there'll be days that like I'll be down on a challenge, and I would just go and listen to podcasts, and I'll feel better. I'm like, yeah, like these people struggle too. Mm-hmm. It's part of the game. Let me come back tomorrow and try to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is a new day. Simple. Don't worry about tomorrow. And that's like one of the advice I gave my friend. It's like, all right, you did bad today, but tomorrow you could do better.
That's
you
the
do
thing.
bad the next day. Don't worry about it. In life, it's not always gonna be bad. Good is gonna come, but as long as you don't quit, as long as you're able to adapt and learn, and learn the mistakes that you're making. That's how I feel.
It's like you kind of gotta have the perspective that like every day you wake up is a whole new life.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Imagine how much more you could get done with that mindset.
Yeah. It's a fact. That's how I think. Because if you dwelling on the past or you dwelling on
you're not here.
You're not gonna be level-headed. Like it's normal, and I understand why a lot of people fail in forex, because like us humans, we can't. I feel like people just can't. They don't know how to handle the fluctuation between price and when people are too emotional when it comes to money. So imagine like trading, like it's tough, bro.
It is.
So like for me, I feel like it's a badge of honor to like be able to eventually get to that high level, where you're making so much money and you're being consistent and you're being profitable year in, year out.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Why? Because
that's the goal.
I don't know. It would make me feel like a genius. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
It's just like mastering yourself.
Literally,
right? It's like it's not external of you. It's not the market. It's nothing else. It comes down to you. And
one of the things that I peeped is that it exposed my impulsiveness.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm mad impulsive. Like, why am I like this? Mm-hmm. But it's good and bad,
It's the mindset. It's the subconscious mindset. It's because you want to get it instantly.
Yep.
You want to get rich today, right? Even if you don't want to say that's how you feel, it's deep down in there. That's the programming of your brain.
Yeah. But you just gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace the journey. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about what people are saying. None of that. Just know it's gonna come. Just keep working.
Yeah, another tip for traders too is like you keep talking about all these jobs you're working, and that's very key. Because people want to jump into it with no job, no income. Yeah. Right? And that's when you become the most desperate version of yourself that you'll ever be in the market. You'll be losing every trade. You'll be blowing all your accounts, right? You'll be so desperate, seeing stuff on the chart that's not even there. So it's all about just like I said, mastering yourself, really. Like, getting that income. Yeah. Getting yourself handled before you step to the chart.
Like for me, it was a moment where like I'm gonna get funded, I'm gonna quit my job. But the thing is, like, you don't understand the psychology when you're funded. It's just a whole different ballgame. So I believe heavy in God's plan, So I believe in that moment, the reason why I wasn't able to pass or nothing is because I wasn't ready mentally. Like imagine I would have gotten funded and I quit my job. and then I failed the account. Now what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like it all happens for a reason. You know, when things are going bad, don't. Like,
That's the grind. That's the grind.
Yeah, like,
you
it's
need the
just
grind.
part of
Don't
it.
skip it.
You need to get slapped up, bro. You need to get slapped up. It's gonna, you know. But
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and the only
It's the
way is
grind.
to learn from it. That's the only way you're gonna get through it. You know, and just accept it. That's it. Eventually, you're gonna start winning.
What would you
know?
say is like the toughest thing you went through on the journey, on the trading journey so far?
Toughest?
The toughest moment.
Losing my first funding account for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you know, like I got my payout, and then I wanted to go for the second one, and then I couldn't, and I lost it. And I'm like, damn, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it just crushes you. It's like I had it, you know, but then you overcome it. You know, I overcame it.
You let it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Detach.
It's literally just in the moment. I feel like it's in the moment, you know. The moment you be tight, you just go crazy, but then after it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Let's
thing.
get back
though.
to it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
Like,
hide your emotions. Really, you need to like kind of let them out. You need to feel them,
for sure.
right?
Yeah.
But then that's it. You experience your emotion and then you move on.
Yep.
You don't want to stay stuck in this forever. You know, some people go living 20 years like worrying about something that happened to them 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you still worrying about that? You need to move on.
It's the same thing with people and not forgiving somebody else.
Yeah.
Like 15 years down the line, like you said.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't be.
why you still beefing with this
Exactly.
person?
You're bringing that energy.
Like, yo,
in.
like I believe a lot in energy. If you like, to me, I'd rather forgive somebody and just not think about it no more, because if you don't forgive them, let's say they come in the room or you already feel the tension. Like, oh damn, this person I'm supposed to. But if you actually are able to let it go, there's no problem, you know? Like, I believe you have to conserve your own energy, you know?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with anything you do, you know?
Yeah.
Don't take it so hard, you know? Like, you just gotta take it. You're gonna get emotional about it, but in the long term, take it light, you know?
People really need to realize, like, in society, we're kind of programmed to not really understand ourselves, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. We don't know that we're beings that we're basically made of energy, right? We're releasing energy. Everything is energy, like you said at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you got to be really careful to the people you hang around, right?
100%.
That's going to drain your energy.
Yup.
The stuff you do, the food you put into your body, the thoughts. It's even the thoughts you have in your mind, right?
Yup. That's true. For sure. Like, people, what they say, the
Five people.
the five
Yeah.
people that you hang out with is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
you're gonna be. Yeah, I believe that heavy. You know, you want people that's gonna motivate you, that are
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff, that are going to the gym. You know, like look, you got a little gut. My friend be like, "Yo, Mike, you getting fat."
Yeah.
And I'm, it could get me mad, but it's like, oh, he's right. Let me
You need someone to call you out,
Let me
yeah.
drop and do 100 pushes real quick, you know? And like, that's what you need. You need people that's gonna tell you straight up, you know, or it's gonna motivate you. It's not gonna be detrimental to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on destiny? You think stuff is like pre-planned, like everything's gonna happen already? Like you being here?
It's a good question. I believe if you put your mind to something and you're driven by faith, like if you're able to go through a path and you're not gonna quit, and then you bring in faith as well, right? I don't know, everybody's religious, but I'm religious, so I believe, you can't lose if you got God on your side. That's how I believe, you know. So I mean, you could say it's destiny,
Yeah.
right? As long as you put yourself out there, for sure, you know, yeah. So.
What is one more piece of advice you want to leave with the traders? Everyone watching this today.
Piece of advice. I definitely say control your emotions, you know, because you won't make it if you don't control your emotions. Emotions, the holy grail comes from emotions, you know. And
It's like you got to be like robotic almost, huh?
not really, but
In the system.
you have to be able to find a system where it's what's the word, inevitable
Yeah.
to be emotional. We're humans. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come, but there has to be a moment where you're like, all right, it's gonna interfere with me, but not 100% where I'm blowing accounts, where I'm in, where I'm not able to pick myself up from drawdown, where I'm over here mad as hell, where you could like, okay, I'm emotional in the moment. I lost. I look 2 L's, but I'm just gonna forget about it, come back next day, and take my dub, and not like start like over trading, revenge trading, doing FOMO,
Yeah.
So just emotions, just controlling your emotions. That's it. That's like the number one advice that I could give.
And that's the thing, like
And never quitting.
Yeah, most importantly. But that's the thing is like people don't even know. Like they hear revenge trading, right? They don't know what it is until it happens to them, right? Until it's like, okay, I just took 10 losses today.
I'm gonna give you an example. The worst one for me is being in profit. So like it was literally last week. I was 2 pips away from TP, and it went straight back. It went back to my break even. I wanted to flip. I was mad, bro. I'm like, what? But it's like, you know, you just can't dwell on it too much. All right, let it go. You know,
it's part of the game.
On to the next one. You know, and the next trade that you take, don't take it in terms of like, with FOMO, like, you know,
exactly. It's like forget about the last trade. It's clean slate.
Come with logic. Come with your system. You know, let me look for my demand zone, right? My supply zone, or support. You know, you're gonna buy at the, you know, your strategy that you have going on. Yeah, like just follow your system and control your emotions. Simple. Yep.
Hell yeah. Let's get it, man. Thank you so much for coming on the pod, man. I appreciate it. Thank you again.
It's a pleasure to be out here.
For sure. It's gonna be an awesome weekend here in Miami.
Yes, sir.
And let everyone know your Instagram if you wanna drop your socials. Feel free.
Oh, it's Mikey Sykes. So MikeySyke. You know, I don't even know the last one, but
we'll throw it on there.
Yeah, you throw it on there.
Yes, sir. Make sure you guys tap in. Thanks for coming on the pod, and we'll see you on the next episode.